otherwise known as flu, here to shift you from self-limited to unlimited so that you can recognize your power to make life easy. Because understanding how to use your mind is the key to mental health. Today, we got a really cool story. We'll be talking about the secret of feelings. Now, if you want to be able to change your life in an instant, like starting right now, starting today, it's Sunday when I'm filming this, then you have to understand how to use your feelings correctly and not have your feelings use you. Now, there's a story, again, I'll talk about the secrets of the Bible. I am an alchemist. If you don't know me, I played 8 years in the NFL, and only reason I played 8 years in the NFL was because I told myself in college that I would play 8 years in the NFL. That's what I did. So therefore, I understand what I'm talking about. I didn't know then what I know now about why I played 8 years and how I actually spoke it as if it already existed or spoke it into existence. But that's what I did before. And I want to tell you how to do things in your life right now. If you need to make a change, if you need life to turn around, or if you're right there at the precipice of something amazing happening in your life and you want it so bad, but it seems like it's that close, it's that far away, I'm telling you, listen to this video because by the end of this video, you'll be able to get to where you want to get to. So it's the secret of feeling. So there's a story of Jacob and Esau in the Bible in Genesis chapter 27. Now, Jacob and Esau were twin brothers. They were sons of Isaac. Now listen, Isaac was old and blind, old blind dude. Jacob and Esau were his sons. Jacob was a smooth-skinned boy, like in terms of he had no hair on his body, like a baby's bottom, as they say that. Esau was a very hairy dude. I mean, he had hair all over his body, almost like a wolf or something like that. And he was a hunter. Now listen, Isaac, which was the father, loved Esau, the son, more. Now, Esau was the oldest in terms of he came out first. Even though they were twins, Esau came out the womb first. So in traditional Jewish history, like the oldest son got all the blessings, got all of the inheritance. And usually the younger son had to kind of work for the oldest son. So that's just how it went. So, but Jacob, now his mama, Rebecca, loved Jacob more than Esau. So you got to think about the story. All right. So Isaac loves Esau. Rebecca loves Jacob. So here we go. So there's a story. Now, one day, Isaac says, you know what, Esau, go get me some of that good hunt, because he liked to hunt. So make me some good venison. So go out, hunt, get me an animal, grill it up and cook it for me so that I may bless you before I die, because I'm getting old. So that's what Isaac told Esau. You got that? So the father Isaac told Esau to go out into the field and go hunting, get an animal and grill it up so he can make some good stew and give him the blessing of the inheritance before he dies. Guess what? Rebecca heard this. And so as soon as Esau went out to hunt, Rebecca grabs Jacob and says to Jacob, hey, Jacob, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you this blessing. I know you want this blessing. We're going to get you a blessing. So Jacob's like, how are we going to do this? So Rebecca says, hey, go kill an animal or go kill a goat. We're going to put the skins of the animal all around you, right? So you feel like Esau. Listen, you feel like Esau. Remember, feel like Esau. So Rebecca tells Jacob, I need you to feel like Esau. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make him some stew from the animal that we killed. And we're going to bring it to Isaac, the old blind father. Now remember, Isaac is old and blind. Okay, you got to remember this. He's old and blind. So what they did was, so they killed an animal, put the skins all on Jacob. Jacob cooks up some stew, brings it to Isaac, the old blind father. Isaac says, oh my God, how did you get that so quickly? Jacob says, the Lord brought it to me. Isaac says, man, you don't sound like Esau. He says, are you my very son Esau? Jacob says, I am. Isaac says, I don't know about that. Come close, my son, that I may feel you. Come close that I may feel you. So Jacob comes close. Isaac feels him around his neck, around his arms, feels the hair. And then Isaac says something. He says, well, you sound like Jacob, but you feel like Esau. Remember, Isaac is blind, can't see anything. But then Jacob gives him that stew. And Isaac starts, oh yeah, this is my son Esau. And so he eats the stew. He feels Jacob's arms. It feels like Esau. So what does Isaac do? Isaac gives Jacob the entire blessing of everything. The one that was due to Esau, he gave it to Jacob. Jacob runs off. Esau comes back in afterwards. And so Isaac was like, hey, who are you? And Esau was like, I'm Esau. Isaac says, oh my goodness, I gave your blessing away. Your brother Jacob came and tricked me. Okay, so I know that sounds like a dirty trick or a dirty deal. We got to look past the physical. In terms of it, was it a dirty trick? Yes, it was a trick. But it's not the meaning of the story. The meaning of the story is, can you make yourself feel like the person that is entitled to the blessing? So you know those feelings in your life where you feel like you're so close to this breakthrough, but doesn't it seem like it's always just so close and you never really touch it, you never get it? I'll tell you why. Because when you feel like it's so close, you still feel like there's distance. So the only way to close that distance is you have to feel like, you have to make yourself, you have to make your emotions feel like you are the one that already has it. Jacob made himself feel like Esau. When Isaac said, hold on, who are you? He said, are you my son Esau? What did Jacob say? Jacob didn't say, no, I'm not. Jacob said, I am. Yes, I am. I am Esau. So Jacob embodied the entire feeling of what Esau was, because why? Esau was supposed to get the blessing, but Jacob wanted that blessing, and Rebekah wanted that blessing for Jacob. So this is the story for you, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the story. Can you make yourself feel like the one that already has the blessing? If you're broke, can you make yourself feel like you're rich? If you're sick, can you make yourself feel like you're healthy? If you're lonely, can you make yourself feel like you're in a relationship that you love? Can you make yourself feel like the one that is entitled to the blessing? And then what happens? See, because remember, Isaac was old and blind. He could only decipher by his sense of feeling, okay? His sense of feeling. And when you feel right, then you bring some flavor to life too. Remember the flavor that came. And so therefore, if you want to have what you want to have in life, make sure that you feel like the one that already has it. You're not trying to get it. You're not trying to be rich. You are rich. Because I know it sounds like a lie to say, man, I'm broke. How can I tell myself that I can feel rich? In reality, not materiality, there's a difference between reality and materiality. Materiality is just a fruit of reality. In reality, on the inside of you, who you really are, you are made of God stuff. You are made of infinite riches. You are rich. Your Father, the one that created you, created everything in the entire universe, owns the entire universe. So therefore, you are an heir of that. So you are rich. You are healthy. The design for you as a human being is to be healthy, is to be happy, is to be in loving relationships. Like, that's your design. You already have it on the inside. That is the truth. Don't let the facts of materiality lie to you. I know it seems like facts. It might really seem like you really might have negative bank accounts or something like that. You really might be sick. I understand that. But can you, with your own individual mind and consciousness and feeling, can you make yourself feel like you are already the one that has it? And then guess what? Life, or the blind one who can only go by feelings, must give you what you feel like you're entitled to. This is the true nature of why you need to be entitled to what you want to have in life. Anyway, love you guys. Peace.